What is going on, Lakers fam? This is your boy Jay Lake, bringing you all Lakers. I am pumped lately because the Lakers are 10-4 right now, undefeated at home. What do you think, Big Al?
What's up, Jay Lake? It's looking good right now. Rookie looking good. The team, JJ Redick's got them running actual offense this year, so I'm excited for the team.
And Mario is back in the house.
I'm back. What's up, Jay Lake? Yeah, this year, the Lakers are looking a whole different team than last year. Must have been a coaching change, right? Had the Lakers playing this way. With the first like three games, where I definitely noticed is the effort has changed. The Lakers are playing with effort. They're doing better with the second chance points. They went a little slump middle of that run, but looks like they're back on track with the effort, with the offense, with AD playing out of his mind and LeBron doing LeBron things at year 22, right? Year 20, yeah. And he's just going off. And, I think he has more triple doubles since 39 than I think eight players combined. I think the list for you. But yeah, it's really awesome to see the Lakers 10-4 right now. I think they're third in the Western Conference, which is good to see. And I said I can't wait to see, and maybe they'll defend their in league tournament cup.
Yeah, LBJ with the triple doubles. That's pretty awesome right now. So Lakers 10-4. We went 3-0, undefeated at home to start off the season. We beat the Warriors, the Suns, the Warriors, the Kings, and the Timberwolves. Then, unfortunately, we went 1-4 on the road. I did the previous pod and I said we would go 3-2, but I was wrong. We went 1-4. We lost against like teams like Detroit, Cavs, the Suns. The Suns, Cavs, understandable, but Detroit, I mean, come on, they're a tankathon right now. Then 5-0 at home again, undefeated. So we've been doing pretty damn well.
Yeah, this team is playing well at home. Mario and I got to catch one of the games at home, and they are definitely into getting help from the crowd, and hopefully they can learn how to play on the road a little bit. I know they're all kind of just getting to know the new offense, and the offense looks good. I mean, they're actually moving around and not just standing around and playing pick and roll. AD is getting the ball in his spots, and it looks like a much more balanced team.
Yeah, I agree. I think when it comes to on the road, new coaching, new offense, you should remember when you go on the road, the defense is going to matter a lot. When you lock it down, defense, you get those second chance points, the offense will come and they'll hop them. I think it's early in the season. I wouldn't panic for on the road games just yet. So I think in about a month or so they'll be gelling it on the road as well. And I can see him staying in the top three in the Western Conference Western Conference.
Yeah, even like JJ Redick, he's a rookie coach, so maybe it's just getting used to what he has to do on the road to get everybody prepared. I know there's like responsibilities that the head coach has to do when they go on the road. I think it's like picking out the hotel, that kind of all that mess. But maybe he just has to learn what to do, get prepared for the road games.
What game did you guys go to? That's awesome.
We went and saw. We were trying to see John Morant, but yeah, we went 2 games ago when they played, or 3 games ago when they played. Oh no, it's 2 games ago when they played in
2 games ago.
Memphis. Yeah, yeah,
Where is Ja?
yeah. We were all, where is Ja?
Yeah, I think that game was a roller coaster, right? Like we came back like pretty hard during that fourth quarter, so that was a good
Yeah, it was a
game.
big lead. They lost the lead, and then they came back to win it. It was up and down, but it was a great game to be, and it was awesome. Like I said, it for that game in particular, it showed the Lakers' toughness at home. They're ahead and they lost the lead, and they're down. They came back. They kept digging and grinding on the Memphis against the Memphis Grizzlies, and it just proves I think this team has that gritness, right? That grit that could really come back and win a game and stay calm. It kind of reminded me. I don't know if you noticed this, Albert, during the game and maybe the season, JJ doesn't call that many timeouts. He like holds it, lets the team play. Reminds me a little bit of coach we had, Phil Jackson, letting the team play scores, letting them figure itself out, and not just call timeout right away. It seems like he lets them play and figure it out themselves. I kind of
I
like that.
think, yeah, I think I think that's true, but also if he sees something that is like they are getting wrong, he definitely calls a timeout. he'll call a timeout if there's like a big mistake. Usually, I notice it like if guy's effort is not on the court, he's going to call a timeout or he's going to sub guys out, which is what I like. I mean, he wasn't afraid to move D'Angelo to the bench, and I think right now they're playing well with the lineup that they have in as the starters.
Yeah, I think that's true what Al said because he's kind of feeling his thing out right now. So sometimes he calls those timeout right away when they make runs, but sometimes he just kind of lets them play it. And I guess every coach kind of has to figure out when to call the right timeout and what not to do and what to do. But he does gamble with those challenges though. Like you guys saw last game, the Jazz, like during that first quarter or second quarter, actually 7:37 left in the quarter, and he called the challenge, and I was like, whoa, like. I mean, we lost that challenge, and we lost our
Hey,
challenge.
it's better than having your hands in the pocket the entire game, right?
Yeah, it definitely beats Darvin Ham. I mean, if I could, I'd fire Darvin Ham again. So I'd hire him and fire him again.
Yeah, he's over
Just to
with the
fire him
Bucks,
now.
and they're not doing too
Yeah.
hot right now.
No, they're not. They're towards the bottom of their conference. So yeah.
Is that something we should be rooting for? Because Giannis might be up on the trade block.
I don't really care. I don't really pay attention to that. Like whether
Getting Giannis
Giannis
and
moves
AD.
or not. I don't know. I mean, that would be great, but I don't know how well they fit.
Okay, so if Bucks called you up and said, "Hey, we'll give you Giannis for 80,"
Right now, no.
Yeah,
Right
right.
now, no. AD's like he's like having an MVP year. I think he's having an MVP year. I think he is only behind Giannis in scoring, but all the other stats really favor AD, especially in the win column, which is what you need to have wins in order to win that MVP.
Yeah, averaging 30 points. He's averaging 11.4 rebounds. His field goal percentage is over 50%. So AD's having that MVP type year, and I hope this sustains because if he's playing like this throughout the season, I think no one could beat the Lakers in the playoffs.
all right, fine. If you don't give him 80, they'll be like, "All right, then give me DK, give me Austin Reeves, give me D'Lo, and your two firsts and 3 seconds."
I mean, right now that we have Dalton Knecht, I mean, maybe you make that trade. I don't know, and you just figure out the rest. Take a page out of the Dodgers, just gamble on a great player and figure out the rest after that. I don't know.
Did you do it, Mario?
Maybe. I don't know. I like this team right now. Looking good. I like this team right now. It's too early to make trades or do anything.
Yeah, but like Albert said, if we were taking a page out of the Dodgers, what we really need to do is delay some of those salaries because with the restrictions that we have right now. But if we delayed the salary till after they retired, can you imagine how many players we would get?
No, but
Yeah,
that's
it doesn't work
fine.
that doesn't work in the NBA. They don't
doesn't.
allow that. Yeah, they don't
You
have
need the money
deferred
now.
contracts. Yeah. You can only do that with an amnesty, but I don't think
Yeah.
anybody has an amnesty clause anymore. So
True.
All right. So looking at our standings currently, like Mario said, we are third in the West. We're only trailing behind the Warriors and OKC. Behind us is the Rockets, the Nuggets, the Suns, the Timberwolves, and Clips would be in last place right now. So if the
That's
season
good.
ended today, then basically we'd be taking on the Suns, and the Tims, Clips, Mavs, and Grizz would be in the play.
yeah, good thing the season doesn't end today. I mean, the Suns are still the Suns. They still got KD. They still got D Book. They still got. They even have a nice rookie too themselves, Ryan Dunn, who's towards the later half of the first round, shooting the ball well, is a good defender. The Suns are a threat. Just what's their bench going to look like, and what that team is going to end up doing. And the same with us. Are we going to improve? Are we going to add more shooters? I still think we're short shooters, even though Dalton Knecht is hitting like crazy. Gabriel, was it? No, Vincent Gate. What was his name?
Jay Vincent.
Gabe Vincent is not hitting his shots. He's definitely a guy that we're probably going to try to move. But that's probably going to have to be attached to somebody, and we'll see who that is. But maybe Rui Hachimura. I know you like Rui a lot, Jay Lake, but right now Dalton Knecht is playing really well at his position, so it might make him expendable.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade Rui.
It
I mean,
depends on
Dalton's
who
doing
you're
good.
playing, right?
DK's doing well, but he is a rookie, and there'll be adversity he hasn't seen yet. It's still early, so he's gonna need to learn how to get past that adversity. You know, when the scouting report comes up, they're gonna put something on DK, and we're gonna see how he responds to that. And that
Yeah,
just comes with experience. So,
yeah.
like I said, I
Honestly,
wouldn't
his
make those moves.
his position is definitely going to be hard because there's KD at that position. There's the other great wings at that position, and they're going to put him in a lot of pick and rolls, a lot of isolations at some point, and we'll see how well he defends. Getting calling him the next Clay, maybe he's going to have to show it on the defensive end though.
Yeah, so our last game, 124 over 118 win over the Jazz. We were pretty much up that whole entire game. 8 points at the end of the first, 9 at the half, and then 18 at the third. But in the fourth quarter, they made a run. The Jazz made a run, so it was 43-27. That's 16 points that they came up on. It was basically because our past previous several games, I don't think we would have won without DK Knecht 4. He's been on a tear lately. But because they made a run, it's basically because LBJ sat down and we wanted the DK to keep shooting those threes in order to beat that rookie that set that rookie goal of 9 threes. So DK, he hit the 9 threes in the game against the Jazz. He made 6 threes in that third quarter. And Crypto was going off and calling him MVP during one of his free throws, and I was like, "Whoa, Crypto, calm down." Maybe Rookie of the Year, but I don't know about MVP yet.
Yeah, I just don't think they have a Rookie of the Year chant yet. I don't know how you chant that Rookie
Or
of the
what?
Year. I don't know. So I think
Roy, Roy,
they were.
Roy.
Yeah. I mean, they were just showing that as appreciation to him that he's doing great. And it's not. I don't think anybody really thinks he's the MVP. Maybe MVP for the game. I don't know, but not actual
LeBron thinks so.
MVP.
He's MVP.
LeBron. Oh, come on now.
You saw the interview.
Or
You
they've
saw
been
you.
chanting MVP for AD recently, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It'd
Because
be great to see DK win Rookie of the Year, though. I think it'd be really good to see that. If he keeps
Really,
this
not
up,
Bronny, not Bronny
Bronny for the G League,
for the G League. Ooh,
Rookie
I
of the
don't know.
Year.
I don't
Hey,
even know if he can get that Rookie of the
I
Year
think
there.
there's an award for the
yeah,
best
because
water boy.
he's not even going on away games right now, so I don't know what's up with that. I mean, LBJ pulled some strings, and he's not getting the reps in for the away games, but that's, I don't know, a disservice to him and the league by doing that.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably selling tickets, and they're I don't know. Now it's more exclusively at home, but I don't know. Whatever thing that they had plan that they have for him. Hopefully, it works out for them. But hopefully, it works out for Bronny.
Yeah, we won't see it next like couple of years though. I think this year you're gonna see what you're gonna see from Bronny right now is the rest of the year. Same thing. I don't think he'll get added to the way games. I think you only see him at home. He needs to develop more, be more confident shooting. So I think this is what we're gonna see the rest of the year from him, and hopefully next year it changes.
Yeah, so for that game against Jazz, LBJ, he had 26 points and 12 assists. AD had 26, 14, and 6. And DK, he had the 9 threes. 9 threes. He had 37 points, so that's pretty awesome. He had 5 rebounds. And do you guys know, he set the rookie record for the 9 threes? And do you know which other rookie previous to that, or previous to him making 9 threes? or maybe we'll leave it as an open-ended question for the audience. You know,
Yeah, for
audience.
that.
You know, if you guys know who
Yeah.
made the 9 threes in the past, write it down in the comments below. Click like and subscribe, and we would appreciate that quite a bit. So LBJ AD, right? I feel like LBJ is kind of taking a back seat with the younger guys coming up, especially with DK. LBJ, to me, it kind of seems like LBJ is like quarterback and AD is like that linebacker where he's in the back, you know, with another defensive center or another big man because he's usually not guarding the center. So is that a correct analogy, you guys think?
I would say LBJ is the quarterback and AD is the running back. He's the workhorse, right? You're gonna feed him and give him the ball. He's gonna score the touchdowns. He's gonna, catch the passes, do it all. He is your running back that you just work all game, and it opens up the plays for other players to make big plays down the road. That's how I would think that would be better fit. Again, LBJ doing what he's doing. At 39 years old. Um, just turned 40 this year. Is that what in
Yeah.
December just
In
40?
December. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, again, the triple doubles this year, what he's doing, he's still managing it. Like, even though he's only playing 35 minutes, I think he's averaging right now. Still kind of high for me to see. I want to see that go down to 30, but again, I think we need those 5 minutes from him to get a lead, win the game, and stay on top of the conference. So, as long as this team keeps developing, I hope to see those minutes kind of come down because I want him rested, ready to go for the playoffs. And when playoffs go, it's a 7-8 man rotation. And I don't mind seeing LeBron putting 35 to 38 minutes in the playoffs. But right now, I don't want to see that. But I understand why we have to. He needs to teach the young guys coming in, run the offense, close out games when he needs to. And like I said, I think hopefully by January, February, his minutes go down and we're still winning.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now he's just basically doing whatever the team needs. If they need him to score, he looks to score. If they need him to stretch the floor, I know Mario doesn't like him taking threes, but he's one of their better 3-point shooters right now this season and has been last year. In terms of usage, his usage is actually down this year. He's 53rd in the league in usage. So, his AD has been more heavily used than he has. AD is 12th in usage in the league. So I mean, they're just using AD more, like Mario said. He's the workhorse, and then LeBron is just kind of doing what the team needs.
Yeah, those are both good points because I feel like JJ is maximizing both LBJ and AD. You know, in the past, we always said, oh, we want to run everything through AD, but JJ's actually doing it. It's like AD is pretty much getting a touch every single game. And for LBJ, I mean, he like this past game, right? He didn't get that many rebounds. I think he had like 2 or 3 rebounds, but he had how many assists did he have this past game? Let's see. So he only had 2 rebounds and 12 assists. So he's been shooting a lot more threes, and he's been basically feeding everybody. So that's awesome. He hasn't been driving as much, and that kind of adds some time to his father time, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
So what do you guys think about JJ? I mean, besides the timeouts and the challenge, how do you think his motion offense is working? You know, he has people standing around sides, a lot of back cuts, a lot of pick and roll action.
JJ's been great. I mean, everybody is involved. I think everybody has a role and they've accepted that role, and he's got people to buy in to what his program is. I think he's running a lot of that action that, the Yukon runs. And it's gotten people involved. They're finding little spots, getting guys wide open for shots. They're driving to the basket. AD obviously being the most effective that he's ever been as a Laker, and you're bringing LeBron's usage down, which means he can rest a little bit more. I think it's been a great first year for JJ.
Yeah, I mean, well, look, first of all, it's an offense. So already improvement already from last year. Okay, it's an offense, and like Albert said, we're getting guys open, we're running plays, we're doing pick and rolls. It looks like a legit offense, and because of that, and when people know the roles that they have a purpose, they start playing with effort. And again, I kind of touched on this on the beginning of the podcast. You definitely tell the effort in the players, right? And that's why we went what 3-0, and and now we're seeing again in our last run. It's the effort. They're playing with purpose. They understand the assignment, and they're buying in. And I think it'll only get better from here on out. I think this offense will improve. It'll be more efficient. I think that's what they really want. And long as and Albert said we get some shooters, and I think we wait really better offense. Like we can't rely on LeBron shooting a three because he'll fall in love with it, and then he'll miss when the time is when we need him the most to drive. He'll shoot a three and he'll miss. So we need those shooters out there.
And they're getting a lot more easier baskets this year. Like to start the year, I've never seen so many lobs to AD and to like a lot of the other guys. So I think they're just getting a lot more easier baskets because teams are scrambling more, trying to catch the Lakers. But yeah, it just looks like a much more professional offense.
I think the only gripes I have for JJ would be his away games. He needs to work on those away game records. And the other one I would have is probably our transition D, because we're almost last, if not like second to last in transition D. And word has gotten out in the NBA that whatever you do, it doesn't matter if we score or we don't score, you just run to the other side of the court.
That's fundamentals. Get back on
Yeah.
D.
Yeah. I mean, that's also effort from the players. You coach it, but like sometimes guys are not running back. So I don't know.
So currently, the Emirates Cup or NBA, in season tournament is going on. We are 2-0 and we lead Group B. The other teams that are 2-0 also that we're tied with are the Warriors, the Pistons, the Hawks, and the Magic. Head-to-head play, I mean, you could all see. What do you guys think about the court design? It's gotten better this year, though, right?
Yeah, the court design looks fine. I think for the Lakers, not much you can do with just purple and gold, and I guess a little black in there. But it's a court. Yeah, as long as it's not that gray court that Brooklyn has, which is
Or the
super
Spurs.
ugly.
The Spurs
Yeah, or the Spurs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The NBA Cup. Hopefully they can repeat, but it's not really a big deal. At the end of the day, we all want the Larry O'Brien, not this Emirate Cup. But at least for the players, there are some bragging rights. They get a little more money in their pocket, and yeah, we could hang up another banner.
Yeah. We want to
another.
repeat.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, people say it's a Mickey Mouse type of thing. It's a tournament. One team's gonna win it all. As long as it's in season and it counts, go for it. And I want to see Lakers repeat. I think they can repeat. To be honest, I'm telling you, I think that this team's built for like a playoff scenario, and with the new offense here and getting better on defense every time, I want to see them win again. Just to get them going, get the confidence in the other guys that this offense, this team that they have can do it. So they're all bought in, and it'll be better for them in the postseason.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as we don't repeat last year, we did win, but then we had all these injuries, and then we lost like several games after that, and that kind of screwed us a bit. So some of the rules for the in-season tournament, if it's head-to-head record, if two teams are tied, point differential matters. Basically, how many points that you win a game, you add that up, and that's the total. Or the total points that you score in group play, or the record from the regular NBA season. So head to head, those are kind of the tiebreakers that happens. What do you guys think about D'Lo? Because after he moved to the bench, do you think he's buying in? Because that previous game, he set that flare screen for Dalton Knecht. There's I think a block on Collins also. Like you've never seen that before, right? D'Lo block like their center. That's insane.
It definitely caught me by surprise because John Collins could definitely dunk. You know, he was in the dunk contest, so it caught me off guard that he blocked him um, as his first play of the game. But you know, he definitely is buying in. He just wants. I don't think he wants to get traded. He wants to stay in LA. He wants to be a Laker. So he's going to do whatever he needs to do. I think he does need to find a way to get himself ready off the bench because you know usually this is definitely not his type of offense. Last year, him getting the ball, running pick and roll, touching the ball every play. That's his type of offense, getting to shoot the ball. This one, he's not getting as much touches in this offense. So he needs to find his way to get his rhythm when he comes in the game because we need him if he's going to be here as the sixth man.
Trade him. Trade him and Gabe Vincent and get a shooter.
Too
Get
bad
someone
Nas.
good.
Too bad
Trade
Nas
him.
isn't here. He's our only
Trade
Demo
him.
supporter.
You
Lakers
know
fan.
what? It's too iffy to toss a coin in the postseason. You don't know what you're gonna get with D'Lo. In season is in season, whatever. Lakers. It's instant in season tournament. It's playoffs. It's banners being put in the stadium. So I've seen enough from D'Lo. Yeah, good player in season. Might have a game or two here and there, but I need him to be consistent. Trade him, get a better. I think offense will be better with a shooter that could defend. That'd be even the best thing, the best option we could get. So I just say trade him.
Yeah, so banners. I think Celtics are one up on us. Well, I
For
guess if you
now,
consider the in-season tournament, then it's like kind of tied.
yeah, but for now,
Yeah, for now. I mean, we'll try to get him. You know.
mhm.
All right, Lakers fam. So we're kind of running out of time here. Next time we'll probably talk a little bit more about Rob Pelinka and some of the trade targets that we have. But thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate you all. See you next time.
Go Lakers.
Go Lakers.